Hey, I'm Peter.
And I'm Natalie.
We're Tully on Tully, and we're here at Canadian Music Week with the AU Review.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us, and welcome to Toronto.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's really exciting to be here.
Yep.
How's the festival treating you?
Pretty well so far.
Very nice.
We've gone to a lot of conferences.
Met a lot of people.
It's been pretty hectic, and we've seen a few gigs as well, which has been great. You know, actually managing to watch some music.
We had our first showcase last night at the Handlebar, and a lot of people came down to watch us. So that was really exciting. It was a really warm.
Yeah, that was cool, and it was it was all local bands from Toronto and Ontario, and I think Vancouver was there one, Quebec as well. So I say local, I mean, you know, Canadian, but they were all really lovely guys and really talented musicians. So yeah.
Fantastic. Cool. It's not a bad bill to be on then when you know they're going to have some local fans there.
That's right, yeah.
Exactly. We were pretty happy with it.
Fantastic. Well, I'm glad the first show went well. And you mentioned you've seen some other bands. You know, is there anyone that's stood out for you?
For me, Jane's Party. They played directly after us last night.
Yep.
And I was just blown away by them. I took so many photos. I was like, gotta Twitter these guys, get on the social medias. But yeah, they were great.
Nah, they were fantastic. I'd agree with that. They were incredible, those guys.
And how about the conference? You know, I haven't gotten to actually check out anything in the conference yet.
I've been busy interviewing.
Yeah. You know, what have you taken away from the conference? Is there anything that you've learned from it?
Absolutely.
Our number one thing, we're going to make a live video.
A live, yeah, that's right. Like a video of our live performance, you know.
I think we've had about 12 people telling us that's our number one thing that we need to do. That's great.
It's been great. It's kind of been the conferences that we went and saw were pretty relevant to us as independent artists, and sort of, even though we've got management and we've got kind of a bit of a team starting to build up, there's still an awful lot that we do for ourselves, and it's just really good to know kind of, you know, how to do that and what kind of things we should be thinking about. So
I think it's definitely helping us playing at the Aussie BBQ.
Yeah, that is very helpful.
Well, you are here at the Aussie BBQ amongst some great Australian bands. There are 28 Australian bands here this year.
I heard.
Which, you know, what's the vibe about Australian music in Toronto?
I don't know. I'm like, we went to it was like the Meet Australian conference, and we were chatting to a few different people, and it was like, this started, you know, 5 or 6 years ago with like 4 Australian bands, and in that time it's just completely like maximised.
Yeah,
and
I think Sounds Australia have been pushing to get more and more Australian bands on the acts.
Either they love us or we're just trying too hard.
We just don't stop talking to them and emailing them.
Looking at the sets you've been doing here, I guess fill us in on kind of what's encompassing them. Is there some new music in there? You know, what's filling up your sets?
We've got a few old songs that are on our EP, which you know, I suppose that's what we've kind of got to give to people.
That's
so
right,
we've got to play them, but we've been writing a lot of new music recently, and we're really excited to be getting them out there.
That's right.
We're playing them, we'll be recording them soon enough, and we'll have a release with all this new stuff.
It's actually been kind of cool playing the new stuff and the old stuff together here, because for everyone here it's new. You know, they haven't really heard much of our stuff before. So it's really like we actually get to hear people's opinions on how those new songs are holding up compared to the older ones with like fresh ears, and it's pretty cool.
There was a nice vibe with our newest song, actually.
Yeah, last night. Went down a treat, which we were stoked about.
There was a lot of people just...
Yeah.
That was nice to watch.
So what's next for you guys after Canada?
We're going to New York tomorrow for a couple of days.
Showcase there.
Seeing the Rockefeller Center.
Oh yeah, we got some free tickets to go up the Rockefeller Center, so that should be fun. We're going to go see some baseball. But I think you're talking more about band stuff. What's next for the band?
Well,
next week we're heading to Singapore for another showcase called Music Matters, which Sounds Australia are also a part of, and there's another Aussie BBQ there, so maybe we'll see you there.
You will.
You will.